Hello everyone, and welcome back to Danganronpa Goodbye Despair. Last time, Nidai died, which kinda sucks. But I guess we're gonna figure out who did it, hopefully. Hopefully we get some clues as to who could have done it. But what I thought about, between the last episode and this one was actually the fact that the hammer is there means that's probably what was in the final dead room, I'm guessing. I guess we'll see, but it's Nekomaru's body. It's cruelly broken. Poor dude. Looks like it's been so severely damaged that even his head was dented. That'd be the fatal wound, right? But Nekomaru's robot body should have been durable enough to withstand any assault. For Nekomaru to be this damaged, it can only mean whoever attacked Nekomaru didn't hold back. Now's probably not the best time to think this, but I guess Nekomaru was really transformed into a robot, huh? I was getting used to the idea, but now that I think about it, robots are definitely unusual. Well, it doesn't matter if he was a robot or not. Either way, Nekomaru was still killed. Yeah, didn't he survive a blast from a bazooka? And yet, he died to, what, I'm guessing the pillar falling on his head? I feel like that would be a less of a destructive force than a bazooka, but I don't know. It's definitely strange, isn't it? Huh? What is?
Well?
If they wanted to kill him, they could have just destroyed his head. Why did they destroy his entire body, too? Maybe they didn't know how to kill a robot, so they damaged him all over. But they went against Coach Nekomaru. He ain't the type to die easily. They obviously didn't fight him head on, but even then, he wouldn't leave himself open to attack. You're right. In fact, that's the big mystery. Nekomaru was even stronger after he became a robot. I can't think of anyone who'd be capable of killing him. Anyway, this alone isn't enough information. I should investigate a little more thoroughly. Yes. Oh, investigate his body more thoroughly. The wire wrapped around him. That's weird. There's a sturdy metal wire tied to Nekomaru's left leg. The same wire is tied to his arms. It's almost like he was bound up or something. But even if they bound him up, this killer still had to deal with a robotic Nekomaru first. Who did this? And how were they able to bind Nekomaru? Probably his sleep function, I'm guessing? Also, the tip of this wire, it looks like it's been tied in a loop, but what was the point of this? Metal wire. To, like, drag him, maybe? That's what I'm guessing. Huh? There's something protruding from behind Nekomaru's neck. That's a sleep button.
That's right. It's a cutting-edge function that puts my other functions to sleep, even if I have insomnia. Just press the good night button on the back of my neck and I'll be forced to enter sleep mode.
Maybe the killer pressed this button and made Nekomaru enter sleep mode. But still, it's hard to think the killer was able to easily press a button on the back of Nekomaru's neck. Even if Nekomaru was ambushed, it still wouldn't be easy. That's true. That's the only thing I don't know, but... is that it? Oh, the blood. The oil. That's what it is. This fluid flowing out of Nekomaru's body. Based on the smell, it seems like oil. It seems to be flowing heavily from Nekomaru's head, probably because that's where the fatal blow was dealt. This oil, for Nekomaru, this might be similar to normal blood in humans, which means all this oil is just a pool of robotic blood. Anyway, that's a whole lot of oil. It's not going to be easy to clean up. No, now's not the time to even worry about that. Yeah, why are we talking about that? What the frick, Hajime? We've got more important matters here. Oh, the clock! The cover in his chest is open slightly, but it won't open much more because the cover's all messed up. If only Soda was here, he might have been able to open it. Geez, what the heck could he be doing right now? I guess for now, this is all I can do to investigate Nekomaru's body. Yeah, if we open up the clock, that should show us, when he died, I'm guessing? Alright, broken pillar. The pillar next to the door is tipped over and broken. Did this pillar break when it fell over? Not just that, there's a strange liquid on the upper section of the pillar. Is this Nekomaru's oil? This is the only pillar that's tipped over. The other one is still standing. Plus behind me is the door to Grape Hall. Uh-huh. The two pillars on each side of that door haven't changed either. They're not tipped over. Okay. It's strange that this pillar is the only one that's tipped over. It might mean something. It's probably the one that hit him. I see. I got it. Got what?
Leave it to me.
This pillar is the weapon. The killer used this to beat up Coach Nekomaru. This huge pillar?
Damn it.
If you got socked by something like this, even Coach Nekomaru wouldn't stand a chance. Yeah, well, that's impossible. It'd be too heavy to wield as a weapon.
Now then.
Hajime, grab that end over there. Huh?
I'm gonna do
We have to try it out. Obviously. Come on, hurry up. Fine. Jeez, you're more forceful than usual. Okay. Is it working? Are you winning?
It's no use. It's barely budging.
Didn't I tell you?
All right. If that's how it's gonna be, my body can take it. Power times 3!
No, seriously, just give it up already.
Why?
It's no use. It won't even budge. If 2 people can't even move this pillar, then it's impossible to use as a bludgeoning weapon. But they probably pulled it down, right? Well, there's only one person who could have lifted something like this. Robo Coach Nekomaru. He's definitely the only one. He's the only... Oh, okay. Interesting thought. Well, a hammer. An enormous hammer has been carelessly left on the floor. It's like... It's suspicious because it stands out so much. That's it? Okay.
How cruel.
Perhaps that hammer is the weapon that broke Nekomaru. I do believe a weapon of that size is capable of damaging Nekomaru, but a bazooka didn't? The hammer is the weapon? But it looks a little too clean. It's almost like it's new or something. That's true. That's actually true.
Strange.
Also, where did the killer obtain this hammer? Probably the final dead room. Prior to now, I do not believe I have seen an object like this. Was it hidden somewhere? Good point. There's no supermarket in here. I wonder where they obtained it from. It's from the final dead room, Hajime. Just think a little bit, man. The chain. What is this? The door at the far back has a chain wrapped around the doorknob. It looks like it's a sturdy metal chain. It's wrapped around the doorknob from every direction, and it even has a padlock on it. Why did they do something like this? I don't know. Perhaps this was used as an alternative to unlocking the door with a key. If that's the case, you wouldn't be able to enter this tower from the Strawberry Hall side. Oh, right. After all, this door should lead to Strawberry Hall. Okay.
You are right.
If they barred this side of the door with a chain, it would be impossible to open it from Strawberry Hall. But still, why would they need to bar the door to Strawberry Hall? I don't know. There's nothing strange about this pillar. Cool. Great. Awesome. Glad we cleared that up.
Huh?
Huh? What's this? Did you find something?
Well?
Under Nekomaru's body. No, wait. There are small, rock-like fragments underneath Nekomaru's body. You didn't need to correct yourself like that. And what do you mean rock-like fragments?
See?
Here, look. There are a lot of these small fragments. It's like they fell under Nekomaru's body.
Well?
But oddly enough, though these fragments are underneath Nekomaru's body, there are hardly any on top of his body at all. What's strange about that? Is there a problem that they're not on top of his body?
Yep.
If you don't know, it's okay. It probably means they're not that important. Well, if you put it like that, now I can't help but think they're important. Okay. I feel like that's kind of similar to, like, in the first game, the Sakura trial, how the glass was underneath of the bottle. There's no way that the pillar could have fallen and hit him and fragments could have ended up underneath, right? Sonia? You got something to say?
I see.
In this case's Monokuma file, there was no written time of death, right? Didn't that happen when Ibuki and Hyoko died too? Oh, did it? But the reason the time of death wasn't mentioned when those two died was because the time of death was key to the mystery surrounding their murder. Could that be the case this time too? By the way, I would like to confirm this just in case. Ultimately, it is safe to assume that Grape Tower and Strawberry Tower are the same building. Well, that's the only thing we can think of. Even when we experimented with Chiaki's handbook and left it in Grape Tower, it still showed up in Strawberry Tower. Okay.
Which means?
The reason each tower's wall is different colors is because the floor lighting is changing the colors, right? The reason Usami's floor portrait is different in each tower is because it is merely a projection. Yeah, that should be the case. Then it is decided that the two towers are the same building, which means the scene of the crime is simultaneously Grape Tower and Strawberry Tower. Grape Tower and Strawberry Tower are the same building. How does that pertain to Nekomaru's murder? I don't know. What do you gotta say, Akane? You okay? Did you find anything? Looks like you haven't found anything yet.
Leave it to me.
We need clues, right? I'll remember something, so just wait for it. Looks like it's gonna be a little hard.
No.
Oh, I remember. There is something I thought was weird. It happened early in the morning. You're going back that far? Come on, you noticed it too, right? You heard that rumbling sound? Rumbling. I did. I darn sure did. Kablam. What was that sound just now? Was it an earthquake? I didn't feel the ground move. I guess I'm just thinking too much. I was sleeping pretty heavy, so I so I wouldn't think about how hungry I was, but that noise woke me up. I ran out of my room without thinking, and after I did that, then what happened? I didn't see anything, and it looked like the others didn't come out of their rooms either. I felt pretty dumb for being the only one who came out, so I went back to my room and fell back asleep. In the end, I never found out what the sound was, but it's been on my mind for a while. You know, now that you mention it, it does seem strange. Just what was that sound? You don't know either? Well, I should tell you in more detail. When I ran out of my room, I happened to glance at the lounge clock. It said it was around 5:30 a.m. Will you be able to find out anything with that info? I don't think that rumbling noise happened that early in the morning. Didn't think that rumbling sound happened that early in the morning. But I'm not really sure if that noise pertains to the incident or not.
Why?
What the hell? Just went to the trouble of remembering that and you got nothing? Jeez, you're so damn useless. He seems agitated. Well, it's understandable. It is very true. Okay. Did we get everything? I guess for now I've checked out everything in this place that caught my attention. Yaki? What is it? You seem lost in thought. Well, the final dead room. The final dead room. What the heck? Why are you bringing up that place all of a sudden?
So...
Well, the hammer on the floor, the chain wrapped around the door at the far back, and the wire that tied up Mekumaru. All the evidence at this crime scene consists of things we've never seen inside this building, doesn't it? But as long as we can't leave, then there's no doubt that they came from somewhere within this building. Right. That's why you mentioned the final dead room. Monokuma said beyond that room there's an ultimate weapon in a place called the Octagon.
Yep.
Yeah, so if we think of that place like an armory, then that's where the killer obtained their tools, right?
Then...
If so, let us confirm it. No, that's dangerous. If you go in there, you have to play the life-threatening game.
Well...
Then I'll be the one who tries to confirm it. Huh? What are you saying? You're the one who said that place was dangerous, right?
You...
Man, it's noisy. I can't focus at all with all this noise. Sorry.
It's not like that.
Huh? It's not you guys. There's a sound that's been ringing since the investigation started. A ringing sound? Since before the investigation? Oh, the phone. That reminds me, you've been mentioning that sound from a while, haven't you?
Hey.
Akane, what kind of sound is it? It's like this high-pitched alarm clock sound. It's probably ringing from upstairs. Could it be? Maybe it's better if we go check out that sound first. Are you gonna go check it out? Then you guys go. I'll stay here.
Then...
I shall wait here as well. Please be careful, you two. Sonya's okay, but how come you're not going, Akane? Well, that sound is annoying and I don't really feel like leaving.
Hey.
Hajime, it's okay if it's just the two of us. Yeah, I mean, okay. Come on, Akane said she wants to stay here. Huh? Oh, I get it. Come on. She doesn't want to leave Nekomaru's side. Come on, Hajime, get it through your freaking skull, man. I don't know if she's actually aware of that or not.
Yep.
Let's go, Hajime. Yeah, if you say so. Alright, let's go. It's the phone. The people were probably trying to call us, and they're like, guys, we're getting murdered. And we're just sitting down here. Look at it. Oh my gosh, I hate it. I can actually hear the noise. Yeah, I'm coming.
See?
Jeez, it's so noisy. It looks like that phone is ringing. The phone, huh? I guess I'll answer it. I guess so. Let's go. What's going on? Hello? Let's see. Just pick up the receiver and press the strawberry button, right?
Damn right.
Oh, you finally answered. That voice, is that you, Fuyuhiko? Jeez. You know how long the phone was ringing? I was getting worried that no one would pick up. What are you guys doing? Are you all still in Strawberry House? Even if we wanted to go over there, we can't. It looks like somebody broke the damn elevator. It's not moving at all. And we can't enter the tower from Strawberry Hall because the door button is broken too. But basically, we're sitting ducks here. Not only is the elevator broken, but the Strawberry Hall door button is broken too.
Bastard.
Hey, are you listening? Yeah, I'm listening. Anyway, everyone in Strawberry House is safe, right?
Well.
We're safe, but can't find Nekomaru anywhere. You know anything? Didn't you hear the body discovery announcement earlier? Damn it. So that's what it was. Shit. Why did it have to be Nekomaru? He just came back to us. Where was he killed? Grape Tower. When we went there this morning, he was already... I see. Grape Tower. The door to Strawberry Hall wasn't broken. We'd be able to enter the tower and... Holy shit, that's it. The killer broke the elevator and the Strawberry Hall door. So they could split everyone up and prevent us from doing a proper investigation. Damn it, that dirty bastard. What about another way? Is there any way you guys can come to this side?
Oh yeah.
I guess we just have to let Soda handle it. He said he'd take care of the elevator. I guess he's our only hope for now. You're right. Besides, if he doesn't stand out now, when the hell will he, right? Based on what Soda said, it's gonna be hard for him to fix the Strawberry Hall door without parts, but he said he might be able to do something about the broken elevator. We'll be waiting. Are you guys gonna be okay?
Damn right.
Yeah. We'll head over there as soon as Soda fixes the elevator. Until then, it's up to you bastards. Okay.
Hey.
So, does that mean the killer had to be in has to be in Strawberry House? Because if the elevator and door was broken, then they would have to be in there to break them, right? I don't know. So the call came from Strawberry House? Apparently, the others can't come over here because the elevator is broken. There's no doubt that this is the killer's doing. They prevented the others from coming to the crime scene. As long as the elevator is out of commission, those guys won't be able to investigate. But that's not all. For some reason, even the door button to Strawberry Hall is broken too.
Huh?
The door button to Strawberry Hall? Then that door, is it blocked from both sides? There's a sturdy chain tied around it from the inside, and if the button is also broken on the outside, then... yeah, that seems to be the case. Why did the killer need to block both sides of the door? I don't know. I'm not sure, but there is something strange about that. I would like to investigate that in more detail, but if they can't come over here, then we can't go over there.
Yep.
Which means for now, it's impossible to check the final dead room. I'm not entirely comfortable with you going over there, but regardless, it's impossible now anyway. Apparently Soda is repairing the elevator. All we can do now is put our hope in him. You're right. But Monokuma isn't going to wait. I doubt we have that much time before the class trial starts. I hope Soda can fix it soon. If not, where do we go for our class trial? Like, just what's happening? Hey, are you even listening?
Hey, bastard.
Hey, are you even listening? Oh. What?
Damn right.
Nagito, I'm talking to you. What? Wait. What? Huh?
Jeez.
Oh, wait. Wait, I'm not. Wait. I'm playing as Nagito? What? What? Don't me. I figured you weren't even listening. Sorry, I was just thinking... probably thinking of something messed up, weren't you? But I have been listening to you. Nekomaru was killed, right? And that body discovery announcement was referring to him. Shh, I have everyone here. Just had to be Nekomaru. After what he went through to come back to us. Damn it.
It's tantamount to be killed twice. Truly, he was a man burdened by terrible misfortune.
Hey.
Okay, so now that we know the situation over there, is it alright if I go ahead and fix the elevator? Is it alright if you wait a little bit? Before you do that, we should...
Did you call for
Get the Monokuma file, right?
Whoa!
now then?
It seems you guys have noticed that the incident has taken place, so this is for you.
Red bean bread and milk.
Yay!
And there's a bonus item.
What? Oh,
A Monokuma file.
okay. Thought he was gonna give him something else.
Do your best.
Come on, satisfy your hunger with this, and do your very best on the investigation.
Why is the Monokuma file being treated like a bonus item? Whatever, man. Let's just eat. Eating should come first right now.
Damn right.
You're right. It's okay if you guys eat, but can you hear me out while you're at it?
What is it?
Well, I was thinking about what we should do, and I wanted to discuss it.
Even so.
Thanks to the killer, we can't even go to the crime scene. We have to wait till Soda fixes the elevator. True, there is no doubt that the killer is responsible, but it seems as though they made a huge mistake. There's no way the symbol of hope will give up because of this little setback. There's no way everyone will just cross their arms and wait for the class trial to start. We need to do everything we can on our end to prepare for the class trial, right? Well, yeah.
Fine. It seems that we too shall bring the investigation on our end. Oh, begin the investigation on our end. Though it remains unclear how much we can do. Is this acceptable? If I show my serious side, things will not end with mere child's play.
I'm so glad. I knew you guys were pumped up from the start. Oh, beautiful. Even though you guys are suffering from despair, I could see that you guys are still fighting for hope. Ah, such beauty. There is no higher honor for me than to investigate this murder with you guys. So, we need to be grateful towards Nekomaru for becoming the foundation of this hope. Well, regardless, whose side should I be on for this case? The killer, or the rest of you guys? I must make sure I face this case's mystery properly if I'm going to find out which side is the true hope. Oh, that's so weird. Hey, you guys, why don't we try arranging the sequence of events in this case? You know, so we can properly understand the situation we're in?
Fine. I have no objection. Proceed.
And let's look back at what happened this morning. We tried to use the elevator so we could participate in Monokuma Tai Chi, right?
Damn right.
Since we're staying at Strawberry House, in order for us to get to the meeting spot at Grape Tower, we need to use the elevator first to get to Grape House. That was before 7 AM, since it was right before Monokuma Tai Chi.
Man.
But once we realized the elevator was disabled, I seriously panicked.
Anyway.
And since we couldn't do anything about it, we just tried to get inside the tower from Strawberry Hall. But when we actually got there, the button for the hall door was broken. Thanks to that, we couldn't enter the tower at all. So Fuyuhiko suggested that we use the phone and call Grape House.
This, too,
And that was everything that happened this morning.
I must say, I'm surprised. I never expected that the elevator would be disabled. But then, how was Nekomaru able to go to Grape Tower?
Man.
Well, obviously he went before the elevator was disabled. And when was that?
You.
Idiot. If we knew that, this wouldn't be difficult. No, we might know what time he went to Grape Tower.
You serious?
Huh? Seriously? It was around sunrise. That's when I saw him go down to the first floor.
What?
You mean you personally witnessed Nekomaru going to Grape Tower?
Hey, hey.
When was this sunrise? Was it before that rumbling sound? Wait, sunrise? How would you know it's before sunrise if we don't have any windows? Huh? Rumbling sound?
Huh?
What? You don't remember? Right after the clock in the lounge started ringing, we heard a rumbling noise. Did that clock even ring in the first place?
Hey, hey, hey.
You didn't notice that either? Seriously? That thing was super loud. Huh. That's weird. I feel like we're not quite on the same wavelength. Well, it is what it is. There's no way you guys will ever be on the same wavelength as trash like me. Looks like this is leading to an interesting development. This is weird. I don't like it in his inner monologue. Looks like things are getting quite interesting. I need to assess the situation properly. Just gonna talk to everyone, I guess? Hey, you said that you witnessed Nekomaru at sunrise, right? Can you explain that to me in a little more detail? I was so hungry yesterday I couldn't sleep. I figured it was nearly morning, so I went to go check the clock in the lounge. Turns out it was totally off. It was still around 5 AM.
Hey.
And that's when it happened. I heard the sound of the door closing off in the distance. When I stuck my head out from the lounge, I saw Nekomaru's back. He was about to go down to the first floor. I thought about running after him, but I didn't have the energy or willpower to do it. If I knew something like this would happen, I would have mustered the strength to follow him.
Hey, hey.
But why would Nekomaru wander off so early in the morning? I was wondering about that too. I mean, I already knew I wasn't getting any sleep. So I just sat in the lounge, stared off into space for no real reason, and waited for him to come back. And that's when the clock in the lounge started ringing. Thanks to that loud alarm, I completely forgot about Nekomaru, until just now. Then, from the time you saw Nekomaru until the alarm rang, you were at the lounge the whole time. But what were you doing during that time? By chance, were you thinking about everything that's happened so far and getting choked up?
What?
What? Huh? Was I right? Of course not, asshole. You're completely wrong. I'm sorry, you're absolutely right. And I thought you were reminiscing about Peko or something, but that can't be it, right? After all, you already know how pointless it is to cling to memories of the dead. Okay. He was in the lounge the whole time. Hey Soda, if you don't mind, can you inform me that stuff about a rumbling noise and the ringing clock? What was all that about?
Ooh.
Seriously? You don't know? You're so kind, Soda. Thank you for actually taking the time to explain it to me. Huh? That's how it is. Fine, I'll tell ya. It happened last night. I was sleeping peacefully in my room when all of a sudden I heard this huge sound. Okay. Whoa, the hell? The sound was super loud, so I rushed out of my room. And as I went down the hall toward the lounge...
Hey! What are you doing?
This raucous... It's louder than the supreme ruler of the netherworld bellowing for a sacrifice!
Don't go making all that noise so suddenly. It's not me. The wall clock just started ringing. I was just trying to stop it. Then hurry up and stop it already. I know. I'm in the middle of doing that.
And that's when the sound finally stopped. Man, that totally freaked me out. Well, I'm definitely wide awake now.
What did you do to me?
My mental defenses were bombarded with sonic resonance. Fuyuhiko, was this not your doing just now?
Shut up!
Why would anyone do something so childish? You must have rushed over after hearing that sound, but you sure seemed to get there pretty fast.
Well, yeah.
Well, I didn't rush over here. I was at the lounge by coincidence.
Coincidence, hmm?
Huh?
What? Do you doubt me?
Hey.
Whatever. I don't really give a crap, but it's 5:30 a.m.
Aw, man.
Man, thanks to Fuyuhiko, I woke up early for no reason. I should go back to sleep. Kablam. What was that sound?
What's going on?
Earthquake?
This
Did
pressure.
not feel like it shook.
Hey.
There's no way this building is gonna collapse, right?
Hey.
Hey, Soda, stop clinging to me. He's scared. And that's when it happened. Oh, that's what happened? I see. So you're the one who was clinging to Fuyuhiko.
That's obviously
That's
wrong.
not the important part. And what happened afterward? Did you guys just separate?
Hey.
We decided to wait things out. But in the end, nothing else happened.
Also,
And not just that, we all felt really weak, so we decided to go back to our rooms for a while. I see. Yep, what you said just now was extremely important. Thanks to that, I thought of one suspicious person.
What?
Who are you talking about?
Me, of course. Huh? I mean, isn't it strange? I was the only one who didn't notice an alarm that was so loud everyone else came out of their rooms. Well, the same goes for the rumbling noise that you guys heard after that.
why
Hey, you better not be trying to confuse the shit out of us. Of course I'm not. For now.
Hey.
That for now line is what's making us even more worried. Anyway, it seems there's no doubt that what you guys just told me is a very important clue. The wall clock alarm you heard first, and the rumbling noise that came right after. Now then, how do these noises relate to this case? Yep, I get it now. Thanks to everyone's detailed information, I'm slowly getting a grasp of the situation. If I put everything in chronological order, Fuyuhiko witnessed Nekomaru at 5 a.m. That's the time Nekomaru apparently went down to the first floor. At 5:30 a.m., the alarm clock in the lounge started ringing. When that happened, you two woke up and left your rooms to go to the lounge where Fuyuhiko was. Right after that, you heard a strange rumbling sound that didn't make quite much sense.
Let's make history.
Now that I think about it, something might have happened to Nekomaru during that noise.
If so, that must have been Nekomaru's final scream before he breathed his last. Hold on, if Nekomaru died when we heard that sound, doesn't that mean we have an alibi? Alibi?
I mean,
When we heard that rumbling noise, we were at the lounge, you know. If that's when the killer murdered Nekomaru, then we have a solid alibi.
I get it.
Can't argue with that. It might be too soon to declare that just yet. We can't be certain unless we first clear up the mystery surrounding that rumbling noise. A rumbling noise, huh? Did something heavy fall over or something? Also, based on what everyone just told me, there's another thing I'm curious about. You all heard the alarm clock in the lounge go off just before the rumble. What do you suppose that means? Hey, haven't we talked enough? I really think I should repair the elevator soon. Oh my, you're still here? Once the elevator's fixed, I'm not gonna let you anywhere near it. And so Soda ran down the stairs, complaining for some reason. So what should we do now? There's something I wanted you to do. After the elevator is fixed, there's something I want you to investigate. What is it? The clocks in the first floor lounge of both Grape House and Strawberry House. Right after that, you heard a strange rumbling sound that didn't quite make sense. Huh? Why? I'll tell you later.
Hey, bastard.
Fine, but why you asking me? You can investigate that yourself. I would investigate it myself, but by the time the elevator is fixed, there's a chance I might not be with you all anymore. Huh? Anyway, I'm counting on you. This bastard doesn't make any sense. Now then, here comes the main event. There's only one thing I can do for them. I can go to that place for everyone's sake. The final dead room? I can't let them face that danger. I must be the pariah, I guess, who goes in their place. That's it. I should investigate one more time before I head over there. The elevator and the door at the far back of Strawberry Hall. Just in case. It might be good to check and make sure they're really blocked off. Oh, what? Oh, so it's got like ripped out completely. Okay. It's the Strawberry Hall door that leads to the tower. The button is broken. There's no way it'll open. As I recall, based on what Fuyuhiko told Hajime over the phone, the other side of the door is also barred with chains. They must have been really cautious to go for the trouble of barring the door from both sides. Something about that seems a little
Let's
suspicious.
make history.
The killer's intent. I can think of only one explanation.
Ah, Gundam.
Perhaps they intended to keep me from entering the scene of the crime.
Listen well.
Which means the killer was afraid of the conclusion promised by my assumptions.
Yeah, that was probably it. Okay. So it's completely ripped out. Gotcha. That's what I'm saying. Like, if it was broken, if both of these things are broken, then the only way you could break them is from the inside. If I press the button next to the elevator, the door should open so I can ride it. But nothing happens when I press it. Looks like it's definitely broken. Hey, what are you doing? You're getting in the way of my repairs. Hey, why did the elevator break in the first place? Oh, the killer malfunctioned the safety device. Look, you see that silver cover underneath the button? It looks like that's the elevator's control panel. They probably open it up and mess with the settings. But the cover is locked, so they wouldn't have been able to open it unless they had some kind of tool. Huh? Are there any tools in this building? No, there shouldn't be. I don't really know if they forced it open with a tool anyway. The control panel on this side wasn't the one that was forced open. Ah, there it is. Okay. So they broke the door on this side, rode the elevator over to the other one, and broke it there. Wait. Right? That would be the only way. So the killer has to be in Grape House. Oh gosh. I see. It's the control panel on the Grape House side that's broken then.
Yeah.
If the one on this side isn't broken, that's the only thing I think of. I'm pretty sure there should be a control panel over there too. Plus, the elevator is stuck on Grape House side. Okay. Wouldn't that mean the last person who used the elevator went to Grape House? Yep, it's official. The elevator was disabled on the other side. Hey, I don't have time to talk to you. Hurry up and go away. Jeez, I'm trying to do repairs without any tools. No matter how much time I get, it won't be enough. If you don't have any tools, why don't you use this? Huh? What? Where did I get this? Huh?
Whoa!
Is this a multi-tool? Where'd you get something like this? I had it with me before I even arrived at the 4th island. If we're going to explore a new island, it's essential to bring this kind of equipment, right?
You serious?
A guy like you has been walking around with a dangerous tool this whole time? Huh? Is there something wrong? It's nothing. Then I'll let you have this. Your repairs might go faster now, right? But in exchange, I want you to do something. What? That multi-tool has a compass. After the elevator is fixed, I want you to ride the elevator and see how the compass reacts. What the hell for? Well, to be honest, there's something I still don't understand regarding the structure of this building. So please, I really need this information to find out the relationship between the building and the elevator. Huh? I don't really get it, but, well, as long as I'm just checking a compass, I don't mind. I'm glad, then I'll leave the rest to you. Something with the just as I thought, there's no mistaking it. The elevator and the Strawberry Howl door look like they're completely broken. I didn't expect the contact elevator to be disabled from Grape House. As long as it's disabled, there's no way to move between houses, which means the person who disabled the elevator would be stuck at Grape House. That person, they should still be at Grape House, but no, it's too soon to form an answer. But I won't be too late to find the answer, even after I'd finished investigating that room. Okay, let's go. The final dead room. Only those who win the life-threatening game contained within will reach the Octagon, and inside the Octagon, the ultimate weapon awaits. There's no doubt Nekomaru's killer has been to that place. No matter where I search, there are no weapons anywhere in this building. Regardless of the weapon used to kill Nekomaru, the killer must have obtained it there. If that's the case, I should get going. Also, unlike everyone else, I don't mind dying at all. That's all the more reason I should go. Ugh. So weird. I hate it. I hate it. I see. So this is the final dead room. It feels a little eerie. Hope I don't get scared. Did the door just lock? I see. The door is designed to automatically lock. It's not that I would have turned back if it stayed unlocked.
Oh, I thought the door finally opened. Now it's locked again.
I figured you'd turn up since I haven't seen you in a while, but never expected to see you here.
Nagito? Huh? Why are you in such a dangerous place?
Same to you. Why are you here?
I heard the body discovery announcement and I thought something happened in this room.
And you got locked in when you came inside? You're a fool from head to toe.
I am truly ashamed.
Well, not that I care. Just make sure you don't get in my way.
get in your way?
The life-threatening game is going to start soon, right? It'd be annoying if you got in my way.
Are you planning to do it?
Well, if I don't, I can't get out of here, right? Besides, the only way trash like me can be useful is by risking my life for everyone's sake.
You're wrong. Nagito is not trash at all. There's no such thing as a human being who doesn't deserve to live. No, I'm being heartwarming right now, but my heart is super scared and pounding like crazy.
Are you sure you're not just excited? You know, isn't it exciting to think that I can finally be useful for the sake of those who shoulder hope? Now then, about this so-called life-threatening game. Escape. Is it like an escape room? Whoa, what is happening?
Nagito, if there's anything you don't get, just ask me. By all means, I'll help you and make sure you get out of here. Bring it on, escape game.
That sounds like something a teacher would say, but I shouldn't expect too much from her. Whoa, is it like a point-and-click game? What? Oh, okay.
Nagito, we have a problem. These iron bars are completely blocking off the door.
As long as we don't do something about these bars, we won't be able to escape from this room. For those of you who have no interest in playing an escape game, I've prepared a shortcut. What would you like to do? Would you like to take a shortcut and bypass the escape game's riddles? No! No! What the frick? 3. Something written in blood on the wall.
Looks like it's the number 3.
These blood symbols alone don't make much sense, but maybe if I combine them with something else. Can I like... Oh, I can look around. Okay. 6. Why is there a thing above it? Oh. Wait, it's supposed to be 9? 7. Watch the news? Okay. I'm pretty sure I have to input a 4-digit password.
I have a secret plan. If you input 9,999 password combinations, it'll eventually open.
I'll leave that mindless work to you, mon ami.
Ugh, I'll decline as well.
The password is to open this. I have a feeling that the hint is close by. To try inputting something. Well, we got 376. We don't have another one. Let's just watch the news. Looks like I inputted it wrong. Yeah, hold on. Wait, get me out of this. Watch the news. Oh, 4. Is that a 4? Looks like it. This television looks broken. Whoa, hey, that's the Hope Peak symbol. Ah, it's a laptop. Looks like it's on, but it's locked, so I can't really access it.
It doesn't look like you can input the password. How are we gonna turn it on?
I don't know, mon ami. Okay, so... which one goes first, though? That's the question. What about this door? Oh! There's a 5? So I have a 4... 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Right? That is a 4, right? Hold on. Can I click on this? I'm written blood on the floor. Number 4. It's like a different symbol to me. For instance, a symbol that you'd see on maps. Okay, so maybe that isn't a 4. Interesting. But what about the bed? There's something shining under the bed. I can't reach it. Looks like the bed is fixed to the floor, so I can't even move it.
Is there something thin and long?
The coat hanger! This! Give me the coat hanger. There's just one hanger hanging in the closet. Might be useful for something, so I should grab it just in case. Yes! Let's put it under the bed. And get the thing. Something shining under the bed. Can't reach it. Looks like the bed is fixed in place. Can't move it.
There's something thin and long?
Yes, my hanger. What's in here? In this drawer? Pliers, huh? These might be useful for something, so I should grab it. Okay, go in here. Locked. Oh! Uncompressed password. This looks like some kind of password.
The first letters of the days of the week are probably the password.
But it's that simple. Wait a minute. No more business with this. Okay, calm down, man. Alright, so let's try 3, 5, 6, 7? Maybe? I guess. If you think about it logically, the letters that are written on top of here is the hint. Oh, really? Hold on. The letters up here are the hint? What? I don't get it. No? Dang it.
If you don't know something, don't overwork yourself. Feel free to ask me anytime.
Okay. Watch the news. Like the TV? I don't get it. What do you got for me, Monami?
Looks like you found a lot of stuff. But what shall we do?
You're right. You can learn the details of items you find by pressing the left mouse button. You move the cursor over the item and press the right mouse button. It looks like you can also use it. There we go.
Huh? Hey, what are you saying about the left mouse button and the right mouse button?
You don't need to worry about it. I'm just talking to myself. Also, it looks like I can use these items on each other. Oh, okay. So, can I just unfold it in something? Yeah? Looks like the bed is 64. Something thin and long. Yes, wait, so use this on this? Use pliers on the hanger. Tained wire. There we go. Okay. Got it. Got it. Then I use this on this. Yeah? And the desk key. There we go. Who knows? Maybe we can use it to escape. Okay, use this on this. Yeah? On this. Scissors.
You use these scissors to cut the iron bars.
What? You're joking, right? Or is that supposed to be an indirect hint?
I'm sorry.
Obtain scissors. Okay. So scissors. Scissors. On the Monokuma. Plushie, if it's talking, it might be powered by battery. Alright, let's try cutting it open.
Already.
God, I didn't need any grannies.
What a loud thing. Cut it right away. So there was something. Obtain battery. Then use the battery on the TV. This television looks broken. Oh. Use the battery on the... something. I don't know. Use the battery on the laptop. That's a laptop. Looks like it's on, but I can't really access it. Password, how are we going to turn it on? This? Does this need batteries? It might be the unlocking device for the iron bars. I probably have to input the 4-digit passcode.
This time around, let's try the 9,999 combinations.
You're right, but there aren't seem to be any buttons for inputting a password.
Uh-oh.
It looks like it might be under this lid, but it doesn't seem to open. Not just that, what's this red light that's on top of this device? I don't know, it's been like printing, or it's been like blinking the same thing. Like Morse code or something. Can I input the battery into this thing? No? Let's confirm one more time. The letters news show the direction. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, okay. Wait a minute. So, never eat soggy waffles, right? Northeast, southwest. Never eat soggy waffles. So, what is this supposed to be? Is this supposed to be north? Something written in blood on the floor. Number 4. Looks like a different symbol to me. A symbol that you might often see on a map. I'm guessing that's supposed to be north. So 7. Never eat. 5. Soggy. 6. Waffles. 7, 5, 6, 3. 7, 5, 6, 3. Yeah? Is that it? Come on. 7, 5, 6, 3. 7, 5, 6, 3. Dang it! Ah. So maybe is... oh shoot. Is north this way? So 3, 6, 3, 6, 5, 7? 3, 6, 5, 7? 3, 6, 5, 7, 3, 6, 5, 7. Dang it! Frick! I don't want to ask you, Monami. I want to figure it out. What's in here? Anything else in here? No. 5. Okay. What is this? What is that? If it's not those two, then like I don't know what it could be. Batteries in the plush. The batteries go. Batteries must go into something that comes out of this, right? It's gotta be. Watch the news. Is this supposed to be a 9 and not a 6? I'm gonna try 9 instead of 6. 9, 3. Dang it! News. What's the news in blood? It's just by looking at it. Just a secret code. It's a pretty common one. Secret code. Do you happen to know what this means? Common riddle. What? Common riddle? I don't know it. I mean, it kind of looks like a true north arrow. I could see it like being like this one. Okay, so maybe that is what it is. It's a true north arrow. So if that's the case, then north is this one, right? So 3. Let's try 3957. 3957. Oh, come on, come on. Please let me be smart. 7. Yes! Yes! Okay. A digital camera and a USB stick, huh? USB stick, digital camera. Looks like there's no batteries inside the digital camera. Well, that's okay, because we got some. Now we can use the digital camera. For what reason? Use this on the laptop? Maybe? Just as I thought. Looks like I was able to unlock the lock with the USB stick. Now I need to put in the password next. Maybe the memo that was inside the desk drawer might be the laptop's password.
I got it. It's the first letter of the days of the week.
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, meaning it's mutufus error. Huh? It was wrong? I doubt it's that simple. So, what's the camera? Check the picture that's inside. Here we go. What the frick? Looks like a photo of a space poster that's posted on a wall somewhere. Wonder what it means. Oh, it's the first letters of the planets, yeah? I think so. I think that's what this is. Well, I guess the sun's not a planet, but Sun, Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, something, Saturn. What's the one in between? Is it Uranus? Which one is it? Jupiter. Jupiter and Saturn. Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn. Okay, yeah. We got it. We're good. We got it. That's what it is. Sun. The frick? Why does it have a... Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn. Boom. Yes! I'm so smart. Oh no. Is this Othello? I don't know how to play Othello. Oh my gosh. Is this Othello? Oh jeez. Do I have to play Othello?
What is this? Looks like Othello. If you don't know something, don't overwork yourself. Feel free to ask me anytime.
Okay, maybe it has something to do with this. Oh, it does. It most certainly does. So it is the middle. Oh, you read it from that side over. So it's, wait a minute. Oh, it's like binary, I guess? So it's binary, right? Oh, jeez. Okay, so that one's 2. The one where it's lit up is 2. How many is there? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, 4. So second one's 2. 2, 3, something, 2, 3, something. Okay, the first one's 9. 9, 2, 3, 10? Ah, this doesn't make sense. Wait, I gotta write this down or something. I gotta write this down. Wait, 5. Oh, 5 is, wait, I did 5 like that. And then 6 is like that. Oh, they don't turn right. Oh. Wait, that still doesn't make sense though, because then we wouldn't be able to get that last one. I'm a computer science major. I should know how binary works. Oh, frick. Doesn't make any sense. Doesn't make any sense. 9875. 9875. If it's not 9875, I don't know what the frick it is. 9875. 975? Yes! Yes! I'm so glad I figured that out. I'm so glad I figured that out. Oh my gosh. That took way too long. Holy crap. Oh my gosh. I messed up on like the first half of it, and then I redid it, and I had to go through, and I was like, oh my gosh. Dude, that was so good. That was a great puzzle. I like that. Did you hear something?
So, this is the unlocking device to the unlocking device.
Reusing gimmicks that were already used does conserve energy. That's true. Okay, so are we done? Did we do it? Oh. Wait, there's a key? 1975. Keyhole again. Have we already key? I believe we've already searched this room from top to bottom. I'm just gonna try all this stuff on it. See if it works. Oh, what? The USB opened it? What? That's weird. That doesn't seem right. Oh my gosh. I don't know if we should be celebrating considering what just popped out of the ground right now.
Yay, looks like we cleared it. With our powers combined, we were able to clear the life-threatening game.
Who cares about clearing it? Why does the exit feel like it's not opening?
Huh? What do you mean it won't open? Are you serious? It's not opening.
Didn't I just tell you that?
It's not just the exit. Even the door we entered from isn't opening.
Maybe the game isn't over yet.
Could it be?
Is there any chance that that thing I found earlier was just joking around?
Seems like you have something on your mind.
When I first arrived in this room, I received a letter.
A letter?
I'm sorry.
I thought it was just a prank, so I didn't have a chance to tell you.
Even with the excuses, hurry up and show it to me.
Ah, yes, it's this.
Ultimately, the final dead room. You obtain the right to play the life-threatening game. What? About the life-threatening game, it's life-threatening roulette. Oh my gosh. P.S. You are held liable for setting the roulette's difficulty. Depending on the difficulty, I've prepared special prizes, but make sure you don't overdo yourself. I see. So that's what it meant.
What does it mean?
It means the game up until now were just the opening act. From this point on, it's the real performance.
Huh?
Life-threatening roulette. That's probably like Russian roulette. Yeah. See, a gun came out of there, which means I have to use that to play Russian roulette, right? Oh my gosh. This is very scary.
Russian roulette?
Then allow me.
You can't, no matter what. It's too dangerous.
Hey, Monami, there's something I wanted to ask you. In all honesty, I don't really understand the rules of Russian roulette.
If that's the case, load one bullet into the cylinder, then spin it. After that, point the gun toward you and pull the trigger.
I'm glad this cute, fluffy rabbit thing is explaining Russian roulette to me. What a great game. That's how you know a game is quality, when you have this thing explaining Russian roulette to you.
You can't.
Wait, you can't do that. There's a 1 in 6 chance you'll die.
A 1 in 6 chance of death, which means the failure rate is only 1/6. Hey, is that rule really okay? He's the ultimate lucky student. He'll be fine. He's good.
Huh?
I mean, if there's only a 1/6 chance of failing, wouldn't the game be too easy? So, shouldn't it be the opposite? Remove 1 bullet from the gun, and then use it while there are still 5 bullets loaded. If you do that, there will be a 1/6 chance of success. Yep, that would definitely make it a more thrilling game.
What are you saying?
Let's give it a go. Hey, are you okay, Nagito? He's the ultimate lucky student. He's fine.
What am I doing? Playing Russian roulette, obviously. I've
It's
only
true.
removed 1 bullet. So there's only a 1 in 6 chance that I'll survive.
You can't. Please stop.
It's not much of a talent, but even I have an ultimate level talent.
It's
know?
true.
I'm the ultimate lucky student. But if I can't win when there's only a 1 in 6 chance of success, then what kind of ultimate talent is that?
That's true.
I mean, if my luck gets me killed like this, there's no way you can really call that talent. If I'm truly the ultimate lucky student, I need to survive here. Isn't that right?
Please stop.
Good? Click. Yeah? Oh. What? Oh, the door. Ah, that sound just now. That was the door unlocking, right? Looks like we finally cleared the final dead room.
I'm scared of you, Nagito.
Huh? Really? Oh well, let's go. The octagon should just be beyond that door. Gosh. Oh my god! gosh, what the frick? So, this is the octagon, huh?
What a distorted room.
Wow.
Congratulations, Nagito! Oh, he's here. Congratulations on clearing the final dead room. And you even challenged yourself at the highest difficulty with only a 1/6 chance of success. I have a modest present for someone like you. Now then, this first.
Is this the Future Foundation's file? Didn't we already get this when we were at the roller coaster?
Well, just think of it as an extension of that.
Extension?
What are you giving without permission? Let's see, and one more special prize. Here you go.
This crest, is this Hope's Peak Academy's?
That's right. This file, it contains your student profiles from your time at Hope's Peak Academy. Meaning, they're profiles that you guys don't even remember.
Our time at Hope's Peak Academy, huh? But after all this time, I still can't believe it.
You mean that matter concerning your stolen school memories?
I mean, a no-good person like me actually spent time with everyone else at Hope's Peak Academy? No, that's impossible. If that's true, how did I feel? Surely, I would have spent my time feeling ashamed of myself for being in the presence of such greatness.
Jeez, whether you're upbeat or depressed, I still don't understand you at all. Oh well, anyway, I'm passing this along to you. How you use it is up to you.
Thanks. I'll take a long look at it later. So, if I look at these profiles, I'll be able to find out what Hajime's hidden talent is too. He'll probably be happy about it. Yay! Someone like me was finally useful. What are you laughing about?
Well, I just thought it was ironic. Out of everyone here, someone like you was the one who obtained Hope's Peak Academy student profiles. I'm not sure if you're lucky or unlucky.
What does that mean?
But looks like things are gonna get interesting. Yes, Nagito, you might be the one who makes things, much more interesting.
I don't really know what you're talking about.
Hey, what are you planning? What's written in there? Anyway, mon ami, no cheating. You haven't reached the end yet. Huh? I mean, you haven't played Russian roulette yet.
Oh gosh.
But Nagito already did it. No. Get over here. Revenge of the final dead room.
I don't know what that says. Jeez, they're gone. In the end, I still don't understand what Monokuma was talking about. But for now, I'll leave this file for later. First, I need to investigate this room. It's not like I know how to get out of here. Oh my gosh, dude. Whoa! Whoa! Is that a hatch? Or hatch? What is this? Window? Wait a minute. A window? I certainly want one window in a place like this. It looks like there's some kind of hidden meaning to it. But in actuality, what could it mean? In my mind, I entertained various possibilities as I walked slowly toward the window. And then, the moment I peeked out that window, huh? This is... what I actually saw outside that window is completely different from any possibility I had in mind. I see. So that's what it was. What I saw outside this window, if I start piecing it together and think about it, yeah, I see. It seems I'm finally starting to get a larger perspective of the funhouse with this. What the frick? What does this mean? There's a door on the floor? Isn't this the first floor of Strawberry House? Could this door lead underground? Based on the sketch, there shouldn't have a bunker. No, maybe what lies beyond this door. Things are finally getting interesting. Fridges? A refrigerator here? I wasn't expecting to find drinks in it, but when I opened the door and peeked inside, see, there are poisons stored in here. You could secretly kill everyone with poison. In a way, it could be considered the most powerful weapon, but in that case, you'd have to ignore the rules. There's a mallet! Whoa, oh my gosh. I see. So there are a lot of firearms here too. There are handguns and grenade launchers even. Amazing. As expected of a place that cannot be reached unless you clear the final dead room. Thanks to how I arrived here, all the separate pieces seem to have connected together in one fell swoop. A chain reaction culminating in the truth, all thanks to just one clue. I know that now's not the time to enjoy things, but this is definitely a good feeling. Especially that window. That's right, everything became connected from there. Thanks to that window, I realized the mystery of the ultimate weapon and the funhouse. What is it? Now all I have to do is tell everyone else about this. Before I do that, I should finally take a look at the file I received from Monokuma, especially if it's everyone's student profiles from their time at Hope's Peak Academy. That's important. I cautiously opened the file and read it carefully, taking care not to miss a single letter. Carefully. Huh? What is it? What is it? What is it? What is it? Hey. Hey, can you hear me? Who is this? Oh, Chiaki?
Can you hear me?
Hajime, can you hear me?
Huh? I'm sorry. Did you say something?
Well,
It's been about 2 hours since we spoke to Fuyuhiko. I wonder if the elevator's been fixed yet. It'd be bad if we were still split up before the class trial, so maybe we should call them one more time. Hey, are you even listening? I only brought that up because I'm really worried.
Sorry.
So, what are you gonna do?
You're right. I'm worried about them too. Let's try calling Strawberry House one more
I
time.
think.
Yeah, that's a great idea, I think.
So we're not gonna know. Oh! What? Wait. Huh? Why are you here? Huh? What? What?
Hello there.
Why hello there, Hajime.
Nagito, why are you? I'm scared. I don't like what's going. I don't like what's going on.
Because I showed up.
You showed up? How did you even come here?
Maybe I teleported.
Huh?
Nagito's sudden appearance.
I'm scared. I'm scared. It's a great theme telephone. Strawberry. Just I thought this definitely connects to the phone. Yeah. Are we gonna? What are you doing in here? Hey, answer me seriously. How were we able to come to this side?
Hey.
Before I do that, there's something I need to tell you guys.
There is?
I need to investigate Strawberry House as much as I could.
Now then.
I'll give you those details first. Let's hurry this up.
After being abruptly interrupted by Nagito, Chiaki and I learned about the result of his investigation of Strawberry House. Okay. Elevator, broken button, yeah. Fuyuhiko's account. Okay. Wall clock. Well, I guess those were pretty important, especially the fact that everyone in Strawberry House heard the rumbling noise too. But what was that about the wall clock's alarm going off before that happened? Also, the fact that Strawberry Hall's button was broken is definitely worth noting.
Hey.
Also, there's one more thing I need to tell you guys. I've cleared the final dead room. Huh?
Could it be?
You did the life-threatening game?
Wow.
It wasn't life-threatening at all. It was just a little escape game that ended with some Russian roulette.
Russian roulette?
It's a game where you load one bullet in a gun, spin the chamber, point it toward you, and pull the trigger. So you really did it? Ah, so that's how you're supposed to play it. So it would have been fine if I only used one bullet, huh? I guess it's just as Monami said.
Huh?
Huh?
Actually.
I misunderstood and thought that I had to take one bullet out of the chamber, so that's how I did it.
That... You only had 1 in 6 chance of surviving?
Well,
But I'm still alive. After all, the only good thing about me is how lucky I am.
What's wrong with him? I knew he was strange from the start, but for him to casually do something so suicidal, he's crazy. That's all there is to it.
Anyway, because I was able to clear the final dead room, I was able to obtain several rights. And one of those rights was the freedom to move between Grape House and Strawberry House. Not only that, but whenever I move back and forth, I don't even need to play the game again.
Move back and forth? Where would you have been able to do that, and how?
man.
Hey, Hajime.
You stay quiet.
You've been repeating yourself over and over, and it's bugging me. Can you let me speak freely for a change?
Huh?
Anyway, I'm definitely lucky. Thanks to that, I was able to clear the roulette at the highest difficulty, and I obtained quite an amazing prize as my reward.
Is that the Future Foundation file?
Yep.
Yeah, it's a continuation of the file we received at the roller coaster.
Continuation?
There's even more detailed information about the Killing School Life that was in the earlier file.
Killing School Life. Yep,
You mean the killings that took place at Hope's Peak Academy, right?
As I recall, Byakuya was one of the students who participated in it.
But even when we learn more about the Killing School Life, it has no relevance to us whatsoever. There was information about the order of the killings and who the killer was for each incident. I found it extremely boring to read about the deaths of people that I don't even know.
Right?
Besides Byakuya, of course.
Then it's just as I thought. That Byakuya was the Byakuya we knew, right?
But...
However, I can't say the full information. I can't say the information was completely useless. In truth,
There are similarities between the killing school life and this killing school trip. Similarities? For example, the first murder involves someone important getting stabbed to death in an unexpected place. Uh-huh.
Hey.
The second murder revealed the presence of a serial killer among the group. Right. And the third murder was actually 2 killings that happened in succession. Right? What's happening? What does this mean?
Hey.
What do you guys think about these strange similarities? It's definitely strange. I can't think of these as coincidences, especially if Monokuma's behind the motives and driving the murders. What are you trying to say?
Hey.
By the way, the 4th murder of killing school life was apparently ruled a suicide. Huh? Whether that means something or not, it's something each person should think about on their own. I just wanted to tell you guys the truth. The truth? Are you sure you're not just trying to confuse us? Jeez, your complaints just never end, do they? If you're gonna talk like that, I won't want to tell you anymore. And I even learned what your talent is too. Huh? Well, that file wasn't the only one I received from Monokuma. This is another one. That seal!
Yep.
Indeed, it's the Holt's Peak Academy school crest.
Perhaps.
Does that have information about our stolen memories?
How unfortunate.
Unfortunately, I can't find any clues about that. This file doesn't contain our information, just Hajime's information. Just mine?
Why?
Isn't that weird? Why only Hajime's information?
Jeez.
It's quite troubling that you would ask me that. I must say, it was always interesting that Hajime was the only one who couldn't remember his talent.
Right?
But that ends now. Are you serious? Did you really find out why I was chosen by Holt's Peak Academy?
Man.
In a way, it's just as Chiaki said. Hajime's existence is special. Because you were... I'm scared, I don't want to click next, I'm scared. Just some reserve course student from the reserve department. Huh?
Well...
Unlike the primary department for the main course students who possess ultimate talents, the reserve department is for reserve course students who entered the school through a basic entrance exam. Essentially, you're like a substitute or the second string. Well, even then, it's just a name only. The reserve department pretty much only exists to increase Holt's Peak Academy's revenue stream. Reserve department? Substitute? Second string? Revenue stream? What is he saying? Like I said, to be a reserve course student, you don't need to possess an ultimate talent. You just have to pay a rather costly entrance fee and tuition. With the funds obtained from these exams, the Academy can focus on bolstering and researching talent. Through this, the symbols of hope can be raised.
Isn't that right?
Which means you're just a stepladder, but you should feel honored. An average, talentless human can be put to good use for those who are known as mankind's hope. What the hell does that mean? Perhaps you simply weren't determined enough. Did you admire hope? Were you willing to sacrifice your body and soul to attend Holt's Peak Academy? Or maybe you were just obsessed with Holt's Peak Academy, like a fangirl following the latest trend. It's not like that. I
Stop it.
wanted to become Hope. That's what you're thinking, just stop it. Listen carefully. The only humans worthy of becoming Hope possess amazing talents and a strong will. And the moment you're born into this world, you either have that or you don't.
There's no mistake.
It has nothing to do with effort. You must be chosen by Hope to become Hope.
You don't
That's
even
why
know?
it's not even worth admiring. Or were you so blinded by your admiration for Holt's Peak Academy that you couldn't even see that? You're just some nobody from the reserve course who never had talent to begin with. A nobody who forgot he was a nobody, that's all. Then I'm just... That's right, you were never an ultimate. You had no talent whatsoever. I don't have a talent? I'm just an ordinary high school student?
Man.
I feel sorry for you. Are you shocked to learn that you were the only one who didn't have a talent?
That's not it.
But still, if you think about it positively, it looks like there's no more reason to doubt you. Now that we know who you are, a normal, average, utterly unremarkable high school student, there's no way you could be associated with the Future Foundation. But if it's not Hajime, then who in the world could the traitor be? The survivor of the previous killing school life, Byakuya, would have been the most likely candidate, but now, that's probably impossible.
Hey.
Hey, are you listening?
Hold it.
There's no need for you to listen to this.
What?
Huh?
Well,
It may be important to talk about who the traitor is, but we need to focus on Mekumaru's murder first. because if we can't survive the class trial, everyone is gonna die together anyway. In that case, would the traitor be among those who killed as well? That's something I truly wonder about.
Yep.
Oh well, it's fine. I'll stop for now.
Hey.
You said you cleared the final dead room and obtained these files. That means you must have gone to the Octagon, right?
Hey.
Are you curious about the ultimate weapon?
So...
Did you find out what it was? Maybe I did. Maybe I didn't. Is there any reason I should answer that? Huh? What the hell? I'm the one who cleared that room, and I'm free to divulge any clues I obtain there as I see fit, right? Are you planning to keep it a secret? Are you planning to side with the killer again?
Man.
Like I said, I'm not on the killer's side. That hasn't changed since this began. How many times must I repeat myself? I just want hope to shine even brighter. What you're saying doesn't make any sense at all. Just tell us already. Tell us about the ultimate weapon. Jeez. I guess I have no choice. I suppose I can tell you one little tidbit. You're right. I did go to a place that seemed to be the Octagon, and I found many different weapons there, but I didn't find anything worthy of the name Ultimate Weapon. Don't lie. There's no way that's possible.
Stop it.
Coming from someone with no talent like yourself, that's truly offensive. What did you just say?
Oh.
Fine, I understand. Now's not the time for us to be fighting anyway. If you won't tell us, we gotta do it ourselves. Now, shall we go back to investigating Mechamaru's case? We better hurry. The class trial is gonna start soon.
You're right.
You're right. I haven't even seen the crime scene. Also, the guy in Strawberry House should be coming... Oh, the guys in Strawberry House should be coming over to this side any moment now.
Bye now.
Then, while we're at it, I'll go on ahead.
Hey.
Hey, Hajime. It's okay. I already know. You want me to focus on Mechamaru's case for now, right? It's true that I'm shocked, but now's not the time for me to feel like that. Right now, I can't afford to be the only one who's depressed. I need to survive with everyone else and return home. That's what's most important. Isn't that right?
Yep.
Yeah, I'm relieved to hear that. We should get moving then. Yeah, you're right. I should just forget about it for now. I need to focus on Nekomaru's case. Oh my gosh, we're still not done, dude? Holy crap. Well, I think I'm gonna end it here. I mean, the recording so far is an hour and 40 minutes, so it's gonna be a long episode. Wow, we're still not done with the investigation somehow. Somehow we're not done with it. I mean, I'm guessing next episode, the investigation isn't gonna last for too much longer, so it's probably just gonna go into that and then right into the class trial, I'm guessing. But we'll see. But, dude, so much stuff this episode. That was insane. What's outside the window? I want to know what's outside the window. Because if the window shows us, like, outside at all, then that means... That's the only thing I'm suspicious of, is why Fuyuhiko said sunrise instead of, like, 5:30 or whatever, right? It could be because, oh, sun comes up at 5:30, so we just said that. But, like, why would he say sunrise and not 5:30? I don't know. That's what I think. That's why when I saw the window, I was like, oh my gosh, it has to be him because he saw the sunrise through the window or something, right? But I don't know. I guess we'll see. That final dead room, that was cool. I really like that. I hope I can... I don't know. That was fun. A little escape room type thing. We never used the television though, which is really weird. I thought we were gonna be able to use the television. I guess not. So, yeah, that was great. Thank you all for watching this episode. And I guess on the next one we'll start the class trial. I'm guessing. But yeah, thank you all for watching. And until then, bye. Okay, so if it's how binary is like, then it would be all off. Zero, 1, 2. Be on. This would be This would be on. This would be off. Oh gosh, why did I do this in pen? No. These ones for on like that. The 3. Yep. There we go. On. Oh shoot, this one needs to be on. 4. Five. 6. 7. 8. That doesn't make sense then, because this would be 9. And then this one would have to be 10. But if we only have a 4-letter input, right? Or unless it's for something else entirely, then 10 would work. We still have to figure out the TV. Wait, what? Wait, what is this? Oh! Wait, did I skip? And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, okay, so it's saying like this, and then it's like blah, blah, blah. That one, then it's saying 2 is Seven is those 3. Yes. Yes. And 8 is this one. And then 9 is these 2. So if that's the case,
Leave it to me.
then the first one is this, which can only be either be any of these. What? Hold on, let's look at this thing again. 3. 1. What? The only one that it can't be any of those, right? Not even if it was flipped. No way it would have to be 10. Right? If that's 2 and 3, then that has to be... That would have to be 10. No, that would be something else. That would be... 11, 12. That would be 12. I can't input anything on this? actually represent the number. Yeah, if I use the signal book on the laptop to decipher it, how are you able to input it? There's only one thing left in the room that you can input a number into, right? This thing? I have to do this again. I mean, I guess. Really gonna input it here. That's the only place to input it. So, if that's the case, then it has to be 4 digits. 1000%. First one. What is the first one? The first one is. That doesn't make any sense. Doesn't make a single cent. 4. 4 is the only one that would make sense. With that one. Okay, what's the next one?
Leave it to me.
This one is. These ones are dark. And then it's these two are lit up. And these two are dark. And then it's these two that are lit up. And these two are dark. Which throws my whole case off. So goes off of ones that are lit, because remember, like that. Like that. Unless it's like this way. You write it out this way, then this would be 9, right? Just like this. Come on. Gosh, I'm running out of ink. This would be 9. This would be 8. This is 7.